CHC Company has got a lot of questions concerning mobile mapping systems. Everyone's heard of them, but not everyone really gets what they're for, which attributes are important, and which ones make no difference whatsoever. Today we'll try to answer all these questions using CHC ALPHA3D system. It's a new system. It was launched in October 2018 and combines all the latest mobile data capturing technologies. First, you should make a point of checking whether it's comfortable to use. If you're going to use a system once a year, such attributes as ease installation, weight, and/or easy transportation don't really matter. But if it's for regular use and especially for use in different sites, you should concern yourself with the weight and size of the system. The lighter the system, the easier it is to mount and dismount. The system weighs only 19 kilos, and the railing extension weighs about 16 kilos. It's a flexible solution, and it can be mounted on a standard roof rack on almost any given car using a bunch of regular screws. Absolutely anyone can do this. At the same time, don't forget about the ease of installation. The back of the car can be straight or a bit sloped like our car right here. So the option to change your system's position allows you to use it with almost any given car. The ability to alter your profiler's position allows you to capture both longitudinal profiles and profiles with a set angle. This way, it will let you measure both the facades and the walls of various buildings. After inspecting the ease of setup and transportation, we should check the quality of acquired data. To understand what makes for a quality system, we must understand what components make up the system itself. Let's explain it to you. The system has few main components and supplementary ones. The laser scanning profiler rotates with high speed in a single plane. Modern scanning systems being able to rotate mirror with the speed 250 times per second. The higher the speed, the denser the pixel cloud, which means the speed of your car can be higher as well. And that in turn makes doing your job that much faster and safety. Besides the scanning speed, the scanning range and distance accuracy is also important. The adequate range for modern systems lies between 200 and 1,000 meters, and scanning accuracy within the first few millimeters. Besides scanning accuracy, the absolute accuracy of the system depends on the accuracy of trajectory. The trajectory accuracy is dependent on IMU and GNSS accuracy. The IMU located inside the system body, GNSS antenna right there, slightly higher than the camera. The more accurate your inertial system is, the faster it updates data, so it follows that it lessens the delay while your system finds a satellite. And of course, your GNSS board should be up to modern standards. It should be able to track all the satellite constellations, update data as fast as possible, and process signal in the harshest conditions. The trajectory accuracy can be improved if you install additional sensors, such as the odometer sensors, DMI, installed on wheel of the car, the additional GNSS antenna for more accurate heading determination. On the right side of the system, we have several extra ports, including ports for an additional camera, an odometer, second GNSS antenna for heading. The last important element is the camera. It can be panoramic, as in our case, or direct to specific area, for example on the road surface, looking behind the car. It is simple. If your camera has a higher resolution, then you get more data mileage out of your photos whenever you need to make photogrammetric measurements. So let's talk about those additional, but no less crucial elements. First thing is system setup. If it is easy to make it, and your system isn't all that demanding, then your life naturally becomes easier as well. If suddenly your favorite tablet breaks, or you've left it at home, no worries. Modern systems support the bring your own device concept, which means that your system works independent, and for start survey and control data, you only need a device with a 7-inch screen and a typical browser. So what about power? Ideally, you should have two power sources, an external battery and an extra one that feeds from the vehicle network. With the external car battery, you can always find it at any regular auto parts store in any given town that you are currently in. Lastly, you should think about weather conditions. Torrential downpour will for sure influence on the data quality, but you have to make sure that your system will be able to work if it's just raining. And don't forget that road dust isn't all that conducive to your system's longevity either. It must be both dust and waterproof. ALPHA3D has a protection level IP64. It's common knowledge that few laser systems are able to perform in low temperatures, so the lower the sub-zero threshold, the longer you can work in the harsh conditions of our climate. In this video, we told you about the key components of a mobile mapping system and their influence on absolute accuracy. If you still have questions, write a message to us, linked in the description below. And in our next videos, we'll tell you about the results which you can get after you perform a scan and what to do with it in practice.